Hello, fellow travelers. This is Veronica from Human Design Journey with the series about the channels. And here we come to the format channel of the collective sensing circuit group, the abstract and circuit. And this is the 4253 maturation, a design of balanced development. So it has beginning and a middle and an end. And it's very distinctive to the people who carry this channel. Um, yeah, it's collective, so it wants to share. It's not personal in a way, but it's for yourself to go through a process. So the energy of the cyclical nature of life development is here. So it's very healthy to actually get connected to and watch the cycles in around us in life, like the different seasons. If you're in such geographical position, so you have seasons. Four, but you can also have two seasons, so you can watch how cyclical this is in nature and the moon cycles. Um, Everything which can connect you to something which has a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's here we're talking about the collective sensing abstract circuit group, which is like the mirror, um, the yin yang, the dance partner of the logic. But here it's an abstract process. This is the human experiential way. It is about encountering life, experiencing it, going through the um, experience and reflecting upon it only after it is finished. While it is happening, you don't know what's going on. You cannot have an answer in the now, like it's in the individual circuit group. It's mm, the emotional side is here. So in the logic, we have the cool spleen center, which is about logic, about survival, and in the now. And here we have over time the emotional side. So there is no clarity and there is no necessarily logic. It's about a new feeling. It's about um, going through a new experience, which will bring us a new emotion and a different perspective and experience, which will grant us um, the feeling of I've been there, done that. And the channel of maturation is the primordial force. That's why it's called format channel, as all the other two channels, which are between the root center and the sacral. So between two motors. Here we have adrenalized energy for life. And this is why if you have this one of these three channels in your chart, then they influence the entire chart, the entire body graph, the entire design. Everything in this person's life will be cyclical, project based, with beginnings, middles, and ends. Um, it's also called the Mamo channel. It's the channel of freedom. Those people cannot be tied up and leashed. They would always look for freedom to start something new, the 53rd gate, development, beginnings, new beginnings. And then once they get, because this is a generative channel, it's generator channel, There is response here. Once you respond to something, you have to bring it to its natural end. The 42nd gate, increase, growth. And when these people don't finish correctly things and don't start and don't finish correctly things, they kind of tend to run in circles until they learn the lesson. The movement here is actually a spiral. You grow from one experience to the other. You maturate, you mature, and learn from this experience only when it's finished. While you're in the experience, you're full head on, and you don't know what's really going on. There is only the experience, the feeling of it, of something new, which becomes mature and gets to its mid section, midterm, like it grows, becomes mature, and then comes to its natural end. And if you don't end it, it ends by itself. Life takes care of itself, right? So we have here, it sharing an experience. The logic was sharing a pattern, and here it's abstract. It's where you share your feelings. It's where you share experiences, and it can get very messy. We have here also in this circuit group, we have the 3635, the progress, but before that, crisis, which might bring to progress. It's um, actually what brings something new eventually, you know? Um, it's the most human way is this way. It's there is no true awareness to rely on, and this is actually the center. The emotional center is where there is mutation going on right now, and from center, um, from a motor, it becomes a center of awareness. But clarity is to be reached with time. It doesn't come in the moment. It's about condensing the past in such a way that you can share it um, with others once it's finished. That's the wisdom, so to say, of this um, circuit. It's where history comes from, literature comes from, anthropology comes from. It's, um, you know, if you don't go through the experience and grow, it's to stay forever child. But here is we have the curiosity and the need and want to start a new thing. As I said, it's really the channel of freedom. Mammals who have it cannot be leashed. If they're kept on a leash, sooner or later they'll run. It's death to be limited in such a way and not be free to start new things. It's really, this energy is cyclical in nature, project after project. And I can describe it like that because I have it. And it's one of my three channels. So obviously this is what makes me a generator. And it's mm, my my nature. It influences my entire body graph. So imagine when I for instance, do laundry and not use the dryer, but do it naturally outside with knives. For instance, and my phone rings, and I have to first finish putting the laundry before I can go pick up my phone, or start something new. Like you have to finish, you cannot stop. And by the way, this might be unhealthy. We have no spleen here because you can get so caught up in what you do that you forget to eat, drink, move, and you can forget everything else, which is good. It's um, being able to stay with it, to stay with the process, and yet you have to take care. It can get unhealthy, as I said. Um, so this is a generator channel acting out of response. And if it did get a healthy response, it will go through the experience to the completion, but they have to be really careful because once you respond, you have to get to the end. So it's very important that you're clear in your response. Otherwise, you cannot get out of things and can get caught up in extended projects where you can lose interest over time. But the right response leads to the right experience over the right time frame. It's balanced development and getting wisdom from the personal experience and then sharing it with others. Um, to do it for yourself, but also to share it with others. Otherwise, it like it didn't happen, you know, going through one cycle to the other, thinking about what we're doing, and while we're doing it, will not get us anywhere. But once it's finished, and you can become wise about it. So um, it's the pressure of the format energy to go through the experience to gain wisdom about from it. Um, until the now, you know, becomes history. Um, it's his story, um, and not my story. In a way, you know, it's my story, and I need to share it. Mm, while the individual circuit will be like, that's my story, my experience. Um, and here it's my story, but history makes it when it's his story. So the combination of things, it's collective. It's collective abstract. Um, yeah. The deepest key here is to live fully in the now, go straight to the experience without trying to make sense of it. It's the sensing circuit, but it takes time, the emotional side to really chew up and the experience and taste it and um, well, tasting is more on the other side. So here it's feeling it and emoting it, um, and really mm, dive deep into that experience. You know, the emotional people, they are, and this is the emotional side, they're the deepest. They really know why they do or they don't like something or somebody. It's because they looked through all perspectives and saw it from all parts of the wave, the up and the down. Mm, it goes deep here. It's mm, the commitment to enter into new experience, to get in motion, to mature in the process, get to the end of it, and have yeah, deep affinity to the past, to the history, to look back at things, to experience through your own perception, but then share it, um, and share this deep satisfaction of the process and what you learned, how you grew from it, upon what reflections did you stumble upon and benefit from. So this is the design of balanced development maturation. If you move correctly, you get to the other side um, deeply satisfied. And satisfaction doesn't mean necessarily being excited or that it was a good feeling. This is about feeling full. You got something out of it, and now it's over. And you're content, ready. Only then, after it has matured in you, when you're able to look back and realize what everything was for, to only then move to a new experience up the spiral of life. So, this is Veronica with Human Design Journey. If you'd like more to know about the channels, you can like and subscribe to the channel, to Human Design Journey, or you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and online with the same name, Human Design Journey. It's great sharing my experience with you about this channel. Mm, and yeah, like and comment if you find it useful, or if you'd like to share your experience of this channel or of people you know with this channel. I'll be happy to hear. So, bye for now. It's the end of it. Let's see when the new beginning comes.